Good evening, everyone. Analysts say it could have a $75 million impact on the local economy, but it also might save you money personally the next time you travel.
Discount carrier Frontier Airlines announces a major expansion of its service today at the Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport. Local 12's Jeff Hurst joins us live. He's at CVG with what this means to you. Hi, Jeff.
Well, good afternoon. And remember the heyday of the Delta hub when this place was packed? Well, those days are long gone. Frontier, though, started flying here a couple of years ago just to Denver, here in Denver and back. And since then, they've been adding cities. And today, they really stepped it up to fill some of the gaps that Delta has abandoned. What does flying money
$170
have to do with flying airplanes? You're about to find out.
It may be cold outside, but it's warm in our hearts, and we could not be more enthused about this morning's festivities.
Low-cost carrier Frontier Airlines will nearly double its service at CVG from 32 flights a week to 61 on April 30th. There will be new daily nonstop flights to Atlanta and to Fort Myers, Florida, as well as additional flights to Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, and Las Vegas. Once all the flights are up and running, Frontier will be the #2 airline in Cincinnati. There is absolutely no question that a huge reason you're going to see more of these planes at CVG is the fact that you see fewer Delta planes at CVG. The downsizing, the drastic downsizing of the Delta hub has opened up opportunities for airlines like Allegiant and Frontier. Frontier is marketing its flights to the non-business traveler.
For leisure customers, for those customers who are paying with their own money, that's the big thing. We're an airline for customers who have to pull their own wallet out and don't want to overspend on air travel.
Which is where the flying money comes in. For every dollar in play money you could catch here, you'd get a $1 voucher on Frontier. Megan Morris came all the way down from Warren County and grabbed $170 worth of free travel. Any idea where you want to go?
Someplace warm. Someplace it's not snowy.
But what about places where it is snowing? Business destinations like Boston and New York. Will we ever see some competition for Delta on those routes? The airport's CEO says she's hopeful of a major announcement in the foreseeable future. I mean, is that a hope, or is that a hope based on real negotiations?
I think it is a professional estimate that you'll be here shortly.
That would be very interesting. Now, Fort Myers for Frontier, no coincidence. Delta is dropping from 7 days a week to 1. Frontier is coming in to fill some of that gap. Delta's cutting service to Orlando, not eliminating, but cutting, and Frontier is filling some of that in. Atlanta's a different story. That's Delta's headquarters. That's their major hub. There are a lot of flights from here to Atlanta. And Frontier, I asked the VP of Frontier, you think Delta's going to try to squish you like they've done other carriers? And his answer was no. He believes that for that one little niche flight they're going to have here and back to Atlanta, he believes there's room for both Delta and them. Live at the airport, Jeff Hurst, Local 12 News.
Jeff, every time you get on a plane at CVG now, it seems like you're on those little bitty planes. I feel like I'm always scrunched up extra on those smaller planes. These planes that Frontier flies look like larger aircraft, are they?
Yeah, they are. They're not flying the smaller regional jets, which, by the way, that's one of the reasons Delta is downsizing here. They are eliminating a lot of the usage of those smaller regional jets. And so that's one of the reasons, not the only reason, but one of the reasons that we're going to see fewer flights here.
Jeff Hurst, thanks very much. There are lots of different airfares depending on when you purchase, but here's an example. One way from Cincinnati to Denver, 1 week from today, United Airlines, $270. Frontier, $142. Frontier also has some special fares for its new cities, as low as $29 one way. Those might, though, already be sold out. But if you go to local12.com and click on the red Get It button, you can check out other introductory deals.